Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a very good day. For today's video, I'm here to do another Top 5 Wednesday, and this series was created by Lainey and gingerreadslainey. For today's topic, it is your top 5 male protagonists. And for today's video, I want to give a shout out to Shannon from cozyteareads. I really enjoy watching her videos. She has such a great personality, really fun to watch. And definitely check out her Top 5 Wednesday video. Shannon mentioned Jean Valjean from Les Mis. She absolutely adores him in the movie adaptation. And for me, there's definitely quite a few male protagonists that I've seen on screen, including Sherlock Holmes. You guys know, I absolutely adore BBC Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch. John Watson, who is played by Martin Freeman, is fantastic. And although I've read a few Sherlock Holmes stories, I have yet to read the entire collection, and I really want to. Anyways, definitely check out Shannon and her Top 5 Wednesday video. I will leave all of the info in the description box below. So anyways, let's get started with my top 5 male protagonists, starting with number 5, Harry from Harry Potter. He grows up having quite the rough childhood, living with the Dursleys, and then he finds out that he's a wizard, and he gets whisked away to Hogwarts, and he had to adapt quickly to this new environment, and he does. Harry has quite the burden on his shoulders, and at the very last book, he makes the ultimate sacrifice. So Harry's definitely quite the iconic male protagonist, and definitely makes my list on my top 5. Making number 4 on my list, I will have to give it to the Fellowship from The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. It's kind of cheating, I know. And of course, the Fellowship includes Aragorn, Boromir, Gandalf, Legolas, Gimli, and my absolute favorite underdog characters within the series are the Hobbits. Of course, we have Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin. What I absolutely adore about the Fellowship is that each character has quite the role to play within the story. And so the focus is not all on Frodo. He has a crew to back him up. The bromance is overwhelming, and I absolutely love them for that. Making number 3 on my list, I will have to give it to Will Henry from the Monstrumologist series by Rick Yancey. He is first introduced, of course, in the first book. He's 11 years old, he has lost his parents, and now he has to live with this neurotic person, the Monstrumologist, whose character is a mix of Sherlock and Walter Bishop from The Fringe, and so you can only imagine what it would be like living with that kind of character. So Will Henry is so young when he has to get into the business of monstrumology, being the assistant to the Monstrumologist. The profession is quite dangerous. Will Henry has to grow up quickly, he has to adapt to this new environment, and on top of that, he has to put up with the Monstrumologist, which is quite the feat. Making number 2 on my list, I will have to give it to Tyrion Lannister from the Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin. He is guilty of being a dwarf, and in his eyes he feels he was given the short end of the stick. Is that a bad pun? Maybe that's a bad pun. Tyrion is witty, he is smart, he's cunning, and Tyrion's also compassionate and just a very kind person as well. So I absolutely adore Tyrion and reading about his character, and I'm hoping things will work out for him. I'm hoping. And lastly, guys, number 1 on my list, I'll have to give it to Mr. Todd Hewitt from the Chaos Walking trilogy written by Patrick Ness. You guys know how much I adore this series. I do. Todd Hewitt is definitely my favorite male protagonist character. He is definitely one of the best underdog characters I've read. He grows up within this community where he is told what to do and how to think. And after encountering a particular situation, his world is turned upside down, and now he has to think for himself, and he goes through quite the character development. And I absolutely adore him. I wanted to hold him and tell him that everything was going to be okay. Anyways, guys, those are my top 5 male protagonist characters. Let me know in the comments below who are your favorite top 5. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys later, and have a very good one. Bye.